Let's take up another letter. And this is another official letter. Consider a situation wherein you have to invite a celebrity or a renowned personality of the town, a well-known person, to an important function of your school. So how would you word that? What all phraseology would you use therein? What will the tone of the letter be? Tone and tenor of the letter be? How would you begin? What would be the what the salutation would be, and what the subscription would be? Now this is very important. Now again, besides the format would invariably carry the school's address right here, right up before the date. It will carry the school's address here, school's address or your address. Thereafter, having left a line, you'll write the date. Thereafter, this is one of the ways. Here I'm not writing. I could have written the address of the person. I could have written the address of the person the invitation is being extended to, or the person who's being addressed. I could have written, but I did not write. These are official ways. These are different ways of addressing. Or the reason, there could be another reason why the address of the person was not written. Maybe this is in the shape of an email. But whether it is an email or a formal letter, the wording, if the situation is formal, would be more or less the same. Would be the same. This is look at how the letter begins. Greetings, extending greetings, or wishing the gentleman time of the day. Thereafter, in this particular case, the salutation includes the name of the person being extended the invitation. Thereafter, here in this case, the letter has not been. Letter does not contain paragraphs, numbered paragraphs. That actually is for purely official purposes. Purely official. Here there are just 3 paragraphs. Rather, there is another paragraph comprising, the last 2 paragraphs comprise 1 line each. Thereafter, this is courteous leave taking, and yours sincerely in this case, and the name, and you write your designation there underneath. So the format remains the same. We're more bothered about the body of the language that we use. Remember, we are extending an invitation to a renowned personality, to a famous personality, to a person who has accomplished a lot in his life, so that he will definitely be a source of inspiration for school students. And he's being invited on a very special occasion, or very special function of school. So look at the language, the way it has been addressed, the degree of politeness, and it amounts more to seeking his permission, seeking the gentleman's or the lady's permission, seeking exploring if they would be comfortable in presiding over the school's function. So what all particulars will be included? This has to be, I will definitely include the date, the day, the timing of the function, because this is important. Maybe the person is not, maybe the gentleman being invited is not free, so he may give us some other date. I will definitely mention the function, I will definitely mention a little bit about the importance of that particular function. So, and I would also mention how fortunate or delighted we all would be in the person being invited. So this is how the letter would go, and we will also we'll have to be as polite as we can be, because it is we who want that person, and we think that that person's presence would add grace to the occasion. And in such a case, if we write letter extending invitation to a renowned personality, it is customary. The very first paragraph actually is an introduction of the self, the school, that is in this case, because the person sitting there, or the person who would receive this letter may not necessarily know how good an institution we are. So we have to write a little bit about the school's background also. So in fact, we begin by introducing ourselves. The introduction is very important, very, very important, as important as the invitation per se. So description of school by way of a brief description of school by way of introduction is very, very important.